Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Lip Sync Battle Night. Wow, can you believe this is our last night of camp? I can't believe it. I am so excited and so proud to have been a part of this, to have been a part of a great staff and a great community that has delivered a jam-packed 2 weeks of camper huddles, education, social events, for us, for our community, the specialty toy industry, our Astra family, our Astra community, and to connect when we could not come together in person this year in Orlando for Marketplace and Academy. I want to say thank you to our exhibitors for trusting us, trusting us with their campsites, trusting us with their attendees. I want to say thank you to those attendees, to the retailers and to the reps for being a part of camp, for registering, for all the creative reimagining of our trade show as a virtual trade show and conference experience. So big thank you and heartfelt thank you to the Astra community. Astra Camp, what an amazing event we've put on in the past. You're not going to believe this, you guys. 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Can you believe it? This virtual conference would not have been possible without the tireless efforts of our planning committee and board members, and certainly not without our Social Lodge event hosts and planning committee chairs that helped us ideate and execute Astra Camp. So let's take a look at some of the folks that we need to say thank you to. There you go, look at that. Astra Camp was put on in part by the planning committee, and what you see there are all of the great folks that participated in bringing their thoughts, their ideas, their insights, their creativity, their everything to Astra Camp. A big thank you to Betty Skokie Burns, our planning committee chair. There was a networking and social subcommittee. We also had a communications and marketing subcommittee. I think that's the next slide. We had an education subcommittee, and those are the members of the education subcommittee. And then lastly, we had the trade show subcommittee, and there you see some of the great members that were a part of the trade show subcommittee. As you can see on the screen, we had a dedicated group of Astra members that supported the 3 main areas of camp: Adventure Academy, the Social Lodge, the Exhibitor Expedition, and a special thanks to our social event hosts, Paul Belden, Scott Friedland, Jenna Sterling, Cassidy Smith, Tom Rushton, and our host of hosts tonight, Brian Turtle. Many thanks, many thanks to our planning committee chair, Betty Burns, and the subcommittee chairs, Christine Bloomberg, Lisa Orman. This has been a huge undertaking for our volunteers. And we would be remiss if we didn't also give a shout out to our staff, to the staff of the Astra team, Aaron Hoffman, Dee Marsden, Nicole Peavy, and Sue Warfield. A big thank you to everyone. Thank you. Astra Camp would also not be possible without the generosity of our partners. So Astra would like to give a great big thank you to all of our partners for their support of Astra Camp. 3 Creative, Bob Abu and Friends, Gather Voices, Crazy Aaron's Putty World, Geo Toys, Gund, Haba, Hans Solo Consulting, Hop-A, Jamming With You, Klutz, Map Trap, Solo Dome Productions, Spielwarenmesse, Tony's, The Op, The Original Toy Company, and Yacht Tow. Tonight, we want to give a special thank you to our partner, Crazy Aaron's, for their partnership on this event, the Toy Sync Battle. Crazy Aaron's is challenging all of you to open your wallets, Get out your credit cards and crack open those piggy banks to donate. We're trying to get to $3,000 for the Astra Foundation during this event. And if we do, Crazy Errands will match any donations made up to $3,000. The Astra Foundation has a mission to promote play across the lifespan. We can't think of a better event than the Toy Sync Battle to promote the power of play. The donations made to the Astra Foundation will not only support our efforts to increase awareness of the impact of play for all ages, but will also allow us to make a donation to the American Camp Association to send a kid or two to camp with your support from tonight and your Astra Camp merchandise purchases. So thank you, Crazy Errands, for your partnership in this philanthropy. Say that fast 3 times. Now, just a little housekeeping. You are all in webinar mode, so your sound and your visuals will be turned off, but please be sure to switch your messages to put your messages in the chat window, and make sure you switch to all panelists and attendees so everyone can see your comments. We want to see lots and lots of comments in the chat window. Now I'd like to introduce the OG MC of Toy Sync Battle, Brian Turtle of Endless Games. Take it away, Brian. Or not.
All right, all right, all right. Can you see me? I am here. You could be anywhere in the world tonight, but you chose to be here for a Toy Sync Battle. The greatest competition in sports, the greatest competition in entertainment is right here for all of you. Don't mind the Elvis getup. I'm Brian Turtle from Endless Games, and I'm wearing this because this is actually the outfit I wore when I had the distinct honor of being the first act in the inaugural Toy Sync Battle back in 2016, or as I say, 2016. Back then, Cassidy had assembled what I like to call his ragtag band of toy renegades, consisting of myself, thank God, Matt Hudson, Andrew Wade, Nicole Hamilton, Cassidy, and Johnny Lasagna, Johnny Langsangan, if you can pronounce that, to descend upon a dive bar at the Astra show in Denver, Colorado called El Charito. And we were basically just performing for ourselves. It was a great night. A lot of fun was had, a lot of drinks were drank, and a lot of Colorado behavior was well underway. And John and Cassidy walked away with the inaugural belt after a breathtaking performance of Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't, you may have come back in year 2 when the show started to roll downhill a little bit. We came to Philadelphia. We started to look like a real event. We had a panel of judges. We had the DJ. We had a bigger and better show, thanks in large part to the lip sync juggernaut, Joshua Sellers of Project Genius. Joshua came in and mowed down the field. Joshua won the second Toy Sync Battle in 2017. I believe we may have a photo of that somewhere here. Can someone cue up a pic of Josh with the year 2 belt? That is actually from year 3. The belt Josh won in year 1 was after doing Queen and Aerosmith. He came back in year 3, as you just saw with the Village People, where he basically played the role of 5 people in one act and just mowed down the competition. It was insane. So now we fast forward all the way up to last year, 2019, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The room was too small. Gaetana Schuckler came in and just put everyone to shame. The show in Pittsburgh was almost like reverse Wedding Crashers. If you were there, you know what I mean. There was a wedding reception going on in one of the banquet halls. Our show was going on in the other hall, and people were leaving the wedding reception to come see what the commotion was here at the Toy Sync Battle. So it was an amazing show. It just kept getting bigger and better. And thanks to the fact that that show got bigger and better, and thanks to the performers, especially our current champ, Gaetana, we partnered up with Astra. and we took this little road show to the big leagues. And Astra sponsored it, and we had a big event planned for this year in Orlando. And now here we are doing it virtually. It's amazing. It's a one-of-a-kind experience. We hope to do it live next year, but this is pretty awesome anyway. So I'm actually going to now give you the pleasure of seeing the reigning Toy Sync Battle belt wearer and champion, Gaetana Schuckler. Or I'll just tell some jokes.
Hold on. The first game is to see what I just said. I'm so excited to do this, even though it's not live. I could feel the competition brewing, and it's just been a great experience for me. Many of you don't know that as a small child, I was a dancer, and I just love putting events together and having something to focus on aside from, like we all do, work, 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 toy, toy, toy. So this is a great thing for me to have some camaraderie within our industry, but actually have a little bit of diversion from our normal work. So I just want to thank the Astra group and all the special people involved of actually making this unbelievable event happen. It's fantastic. So on that note, everybody raise your glass, crack a cold one of whatever you have, and cheers to our Astra peeps, our Astra members, and all of us for working our off this year and on this camp, and let the games begin. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers indeed. This is an amazing event. It's been an amazing camp. It's really put every other virtual trade show to shame. There's nothing like Astra. We are a family. We love to watch each other get up on stage and make fools of ourselves. So we're going to do a lot of that tonight. Some fools are made worse than others. But in any case, here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you some videos. These are 11 videos of all your friends in Astra doing their best to lip sync their favorite songs. After each performance is shared, we will launch a poll for you on your screen. So you can give that performer of the one that you just saw a score to help the judges narrow down to our final four so that they can then choose who will be this year's 2020 Toy Sync Battle champion. The rankings that you give are only seen by the judges. So you don't have to worry about insulting me if you don't like my video, or you don't have to worry about insulting other friends. It's all very hush-hush. No one will see it but the judges, and they will be the ones who judge you in turn for the way that you've judged your friends. So that said, our judges, who you will see later in the broadcast, are Kate Tanner from Kid Stop Toys in Arizona, Stephanie Sala from Five Little Monkeys in California, Michelle Smith of Piccolo Mondo Toys in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon, and other parts thereabout, and Sandy Rubin of Sandy Rubin and Associates, who just exists everywhere. The judges will be back later in the show. We look forward to seeing them in the final screen during the face-off. And with that, I think it's time to sit back, relax, sip a little more of that beer or cold one or wine or whiskey, and we'll get to our first video by none other than Brian Turtle from Endless Games.
Me and Kurt feel the same. So much pleasure is pain. My girl spites me in vain. All I do is complain. She needs something to change. Need to take out the ass. So get all tonight. And don't tell me to shut up when you know you talk too much, but you don't got to say. I can save you, cause I need to be saved too. I'm no good at goodbyes, we're both acting insane, but you're stubborn to change, now I'm drinking again. Hey, proof in my veins and my fingers insane, looking over the ash with me tonight. So you needed this heart and you got it, trying to tell me what you wanted, and we wanna let go and we lost it. Now I'm a corner, I want you out of my head, I want you out of my bedroom tonight. There's no way I can save you, cause I need to be saved too. I'm no good at goodbye. I want you out of my life, I want you back here tonight. I'm trying to cut you no knife, I wanna slice you and dice. My heart is possessive, it got you precise. Can you not turn off the TV? I'm watching it fight. I'm fighting garage, look up in a shop. You're probably like God. You don't need a key to drive, you call on a charger. I just wanna see the side, the one that's unbothered. And I want you to know where I stand. I promise if they play my name aside, I'm feeling so much still ready. I want you out of my head, I want you out of my bedroom tonight. There's no way I can save you, cause I need to be saved too. I'm no good at goodbyes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'm no good at goodbyes. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I'm no good at goodbyes.
Yeesh. Hi-oh. Wow. I don't want to see the votes on that one, but hey, you know, it's nice to start with kind of the leadoff hitter who might not get on base because there's only one way to go, but up. I will give it a minute here to see if everyone can enter their polls before we get to the next video. And I will say that I enjoy the hosting role more than the performing role. It's a lot of work, and as you can see, I'm not very good at that end of it. Miss Nicole Hamilton and I have taken our hosting gig here very seriously, and we hope to be doing this live and in person with you all next year. That said, I think we can get to the next video. It's my friend and yours, Toy Sync Battle founder, and basically the man responsible for all of the happiness in the world today, Cassidy Smith of Happy Toys.
I would like to confess, at this time of isolation, I realized how much I miss seeing my toy family, especially that Brian Turtle guy. So I called his beautiful wife and asked, do you think it's okay we could have a bromance? She said, Kevin Bacon, well, he's the center of his universe, and there's no 6 degrees of Cassidy, so probably not. It was hard to hear, but in effort to prove I'm better than Bacon, this one's for you, Turtle.
I thought this was a party! Let's dance!
Now I'm not on mute. Okay, so Cassidy, thank you. And the bromance is alive and well. In fact, my whole thing with Kevin Bacon ended after his attorneys said I was stalking him and talked about a restraining order, whatever that is. So yeah, I'm all yours, bud. Thanks. It's an honor to know you. Quick fun fact, Tom Rushton was actually about to be in the movie Footloose back in 1984 as a young teenager who didn't know how to dance. He was a finalist for the role that eventually went to Sarah Jessica Parker. So nice work on that, Tom, and better luck next time. And speaking of next time, now that we've gotten kind of two knuckleheads like Cassidy and myself out of the way, let's get to the nitty gritty. And by nitty gritty, I mean the belt holder, the world champ, the galaxy champion of the Toy Sync lip sync battle, Kaitana Sheckler. Let's see your stuff.
Miss Gaetana, this is chemistry class, not music class, baby. I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Woo, child, tired of the bullshit. Gone, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving, yes, Lord. Trying to get some new shit in there. Swimwear, going to the pool shit. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me simplify. If he don't love you anymore, just walk your fine ass out the door. I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Woo, girl, need to kick off your shoes. Gotta take a deep breath, time to focus. Feeling good as hell. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell.
Boom. That is a strong title defense right there. That is what you're up against, people. So remember, you can rank it. 1 is the worst, 5 is the best. Take your time judging. And please know that, again, your judges are private, except our judges can see them and they will tell me. And then I will judge you accordingly. So that said, Gaetana, great job. I'm disappointed, though, that I didn't still have my Elvis outfit on because I wanted to say, oh, Sugar, Gaetana Schuckler. But I missed that opportunity. Now, let's move along. If anyone in this big ball of toy industry, Astra fun that we have here, can follow and act like that, it's Mrs. Unmatched Socks herself, Gwen Ottenberg, from Imagine That Toys in Wichita. Gwen, take it away. Or I'll just talk more about Gaetana's performance because I happen to love that Lizzo song. Looking forward to seeing Gwen's song.
Sure, Ken. Jump in. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair. Undress me everywhere. Imagination, that is your creation. Barbie, let's go party. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair. Undress me everywhere. Imagination, that is your creation. I'm a Barbie girl in the fantasy world. Lift me up, make it time. I'm your darling. You're my doll, rock and roll. Feel the glamour and thing. Kiss me here, touch me there. Hanky, hanky. You can touch, you can play. If you say, I'm always yours. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is plastic, fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, that is your creation. Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Make me walk, make me talk, do whatever you please. I can act like a star, I can beg on my knees. Don't jump in, big my friend, let us do it again. Hit the town, fool around, let's go party. You can touch, you can play. If you say, I'm always yours. You can touch, you can play. If you say, I'm always yours. Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is plastic, fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, that is your creation. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is plastic, fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, that is your creation. Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Okay, we're back. I've been seeing some chats here about the delay, so maybe I will try to talk a little more so we have time to allow some of the videos to catch up. Gwen, amazing job as always. I didn't get to see if you were wearing mismatched socks, but I can only imagine that that's a really rhetorical question because of course you were. A lot of people know Barbie Girl. They know the song, but they don't know that it's by the band Aqua. It's a Danish dance group. Coincidentally, Tom Rushton is a member of a Danish dance group as well. Fun fact. So we're here to educate. And there are a lot of things about Tom Rushton you don't know that I am going to tell you. That's just one of many, plus the Footloose fact, so 2. All right, let's see how the videos are coming along now. We are up to number 4 of 11, and you guys have been doing a great job voting, so thank you for that. Again, I have no idea what that all looks like. I just play the hits, folks. What can I say? So, speaking of the hits, here comes a real uplifting gem from Leah Pickering from Vancouver, Washington. Let's see what Leah has in store for us.
Hey Siri. Please play Celine Dion's All By Myself. Playing All By Myself by Celine Dion. Thank you. When I was young, I never needed anyone. And making love was just fun. Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. When I die, telephone, nobody's home. Sometimes I feel so insecure, and I'm so distant and obscure. Remain pure.
Here I am. Wow. Wow. What am I looking at? Holy moly. I want to cry. I feel so alone as I'm here on the Lip Sync Battle stage and the set here in Freehold, New Jersey. My God, that was powerful. That was amazing. Leah Pickering, that is like hitting a grand slam on your first major league at bat. That was a stunner. Now, that said, Gaetana Amol Shukling won as a rookie last year. You don't have to be a seasoned veteran in this contest. The combatants, some are seasoned, some are brand new to the game. You never know who's bringing the A game, and that was an A+ game. Celine Dion, by the way, a lot of people don't know this. Tom Rushton is the president of the Celine Dion fan club, US and Great Britain chapter. So he's got two citizenships there for Celine Dion. And I believe he's working on the Canadian chapter now as we speak. Moving on. Where are we? My friend Phil. Let's backtrack. I want to mention, when we talk about being all by myself, as Celine did, and as Leah just did, it's not true. We're all family. We're all here. Astra is a family. We are all united. We are all together. And that song, as beautiful and as amazing as that performance was, should remind us that we all have each other and we're not by ourselves. And that's one to grow on. Now, my friend Phil Brzezinski of Haba. Phil, come on up here to the stage and let's see what you got.
Used to spend my nights out
Great stuff, Phil Rosinski. He's got the easiest last name to spell in the entire toy industry. So congrats on that, and congrats on another epic performance. Time to vote. 1 is the worst, 5 is the best. I think you guys are catching on. A little tidbit, not about Tom Rushton, but about Phil Rosinski. He was the original halftime show at the second lip sync battle in New Orleans. No, that would be the third lip sync battle. So yeah, when we were in New Orleans, Phil requested that he be allowed to come up and sing a song for halftime between the acts, keep the crowd engaged. And he sang a very lovely melody to me, about me, called You Spit When You Talk. So I've been working on that, Phil. I'm getting better at not doing that. I'm sorry if I've given you a sprinkle a time or two, but I'm not sorry for liking that video. That was good stuff right there. And yeah, go easy on the whiskey. So what we have now is halftime in our little shindig. And what we're going to do is we're going to make time for some announcements. We're going to talk about the winners of the gardening Facebook page and the cooking page and the other pages that we've all been having so much fun with. And my God, Astra Camp is so fun. The Facebook experience, the camp experience, the merit badges, the whole thing, it's just got me giddy. Oh, all fired up here. So let's bring up the man himself, Tom Rushton, president of the Celine Dion Fan Club.
Oh, yes. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. It's the New Zealand chapter of the Celine Dion Fan Club. So, all right. Hey, I gotta say, just unbelievable so far. I was gonna ask Phil to come up on stage, say a few words, but I'm pretty sure he's in the bathroom right now. So, we'll just give him a few minutes. So, hey, y'all. Now that all my secrets are out, I was gonna have like a single beer night, but I'd say so far what I've seen calls for at least a second drink. I think you probably heard that. So cheers to everybody. Cheers to Brian, to Turtle, of course. I don't know why I just called him Brian. I don't think I've ever called him that. So cheers, y'all. All right. So we have some amazing, oh gosh, all these different events that we've been holding on Facebook. We have done, sorry, looking at my script here. We have, through the Astra Camp Social Lodge, we've done all these different events. I'll get to that. We'll talk about who won for the best posts in each of the categories. But to begin with, I want to say thank you to all of our gift card sponsors for all of the Astro Camp social events. Baba Boo and Friends, Geo Toys, Haba, Hape, Gund, and the Original Toy Company. Thanks to everybody, seriously. So I don't want to waste any time here. So to the first winner of the night goes to the fitness and wellness winner. That would be Chad Sage from Plus Plus. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Chad, this dude lost 35 pounds during the last 5 months. And he didn't mention any of that. I just kept seeing all of his Strava posts. He's riding like 20 miles here and 30 miles there. So kudos to Chad. Amazing, amazing. All right, next winner will be Top Chef. Anyone who watched these videos saw how much effort everybody put into them. Some incredible dishes. We had all kinds of stuff. Lisa Orman and the tomatoes and what do you call it, caprese salad and all these different ones. But best production, best video, most likes, most comments goes to another turtle, Sophie Turtle, not Brian Turtle. Just want to make sure. Sophie,
I'm gonna yell upstairs and grab her. I'm sorry to take myself off mute. I'm gonna grab
you
Sophie.
do it. Go for it.
All right, cool.
Her twice baked potatoes absolutely takes the win. So as soon as Sophie comes back in, we will absolutely say hello. And the last of those winners for all the different posts that we had, we also had Top Gardener. The Top Gardener winner is Kate Noreen. Kate, if you didn't check out her English garden video, that as she's walking around her house, it takes like 4.5 minutes to get all the way around and show her entire garden. If you watch the video, it goes from daylight to dark during the video. Anyone who takes that long, I got to tell you, you got a hell of a garden. So there she is. There's Sophie. All right.
Say hi, Soph.
Hey, Sophie. Congratulations.
You won the Best Cook Award.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Twice baked potatoes, huh?
And guacamole.
Yeah, and guacamole.
And guacamole. Sorry. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's awesome. Who taught you how to cook that?
Daddy.
You're not going to share the trophy with him, are you?
Maybe.
You have to. You won that fair and square. You're the cutie. All right. Thanks, Tom.
No
Thank
worries,
you guys.
man. Hey, Kate, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
4.5 minutes to make it all the way around your house to show everything, and you have such an amazing garden. It goes from light to dark. That's how long it takes you to get around your house.
Yeah, right. To fall in the sun. But thank you, everyone.
No worries. Hey, I do have that trophy here. So here, you can kind of see this. I get accused of overbuilding everything. So this is the Top Gardener trophy.
That's impressive.
You kind of see right there, Top Gardener.
Oh yes, with the Scrabble tiles. Awesome.
You can pull this over. You can pull it off. It actually says in gold glitter.
That's awesome.
And then you got the back.
That's amazing. That's an amazing trophy.
All right, so we'll get your address.
That'll cost $100 to ship to Oregon, but thank you.
We're all good. We're all good. Great job. Thank you so much for posting everything. And thanks to everybody. Honestly, amazing amount of posts. So we appreciate the community that we have. Turtle Art, Brian already talked about it. It's an amazing community. So thanks, Kate. And thanks to all those winners. Let me make sure I get up here. Let's see. All right, excellent. So what we've got is we've got a drawing. So what we decided to do, as I was telling everybody as we were going through these last few weeks, there's also everyone that got entered pictures or posted pictures or videos or anything got put in a drawing for $50 Visa gift cards. So what I did, instead of the old school dropping them in a hat, what I did was I clicked on the event, I scrolled down, I scrolled up, I scrolled down, I scrolled up, and whatever video or post it landed on, you're the winner of the drawing. So for Top Gardener, and a $50 gift card. That goes to Amy Barrett. Fitness and Wellness goes to Marina Drake. Top Chef goes to Julie Wells. So those are our 3 winners of the $50 Visa gift cards. So, oh, and there is still one more prize to be drawn for Astra Camp, and that is for the Astra Toy App Scavenger Hunt. I think you guys saw mine during the Scary Stories night. So if you've been collecting those and getting them all going, that's fantastic. There's another one that I'm going to give you here shortly. That scavenger hunt doesn't end until 8 p.m. Central on August 14th, which would be tomorrow. Download the app in iTunes, Google Play, collect the codes, go back. You'll find them all. You can still go find them all and get those all filled out. If you're ready right now, here's your code for the Toy Sync Battle. Scavenger hunt code for the Toy Sync Battle tonight is, we don't have a drum roll, but not too bad, 541728. 541728. Brian, the 7 and the 8 take 2 hands. 2 hands. Yeah, there you go. Cool. All right, very good. Thanks, y'all, very much. I'm going to bring back Kim Mosley. Everyone knows, the president of Astra, to the stage to get us amped up for Marketplace and Academy 2021, where we will all be together. We will all be sharing these at the bar. We know that's where you can find us. And that 2021 Marketplace and Academy is going to be in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, Tom. Thanks, everyone. You know, my jaws are tired from laughing so much. These videos are great. You know, usually during Lip Sync Battle, staff we're busy doing other things. We don't get a chance to see these. So this is great. We're just having such a good time tonight. Thank you. We're having a lot of fun at camp, but we can't wait to see you all in person in Minneapolis next year. It's going to be June 6th through the 9th in 2021. And we're so happy that Minneapolis was able to send us a little video to help everybody get ready for Minneapolis next year. So cue the Minneapolis video. That's great. That's great. We're so excited to be on our way to Minneapolis next year. Someone posted in the chat, they're not wearing masks. I think those videos were filmed much earlier, just before all of this craziness set in on us. But we're very hopeful that by this time next year that things will be back to the new normal, but back to something called normal, and we'll be able to get back together in person when we get to Minneapolis. We're very excited that we've got a number of members that are from Minneapolis, and actually they've shared some of their thoughts about Minneapolis, and they're looking forward to us joining their city. I think we've got a few videos from some of those members from Minneapolis.
Hey, Astra colleagues, Paul Weibel here from Trend Enterprises. Come and see us in Minnesota. A little bit about my favorite part of the state is the lakes. There's so many of them, and they're just beautiful. We'd love you to come and see for yourself, but that's not all to offer. If you're not a lake person, there's so much more. And all of my other
Well, we'll just do a little do-over and see if we can get the video along with the audio.
Hey, Astra colleagues, Paul Weibel here from Trend Enterprises. Come and see us in Minnesota. A little bit about my favorite part of the state is the lakes. There's so many of them, and they're just beautiful. We'd love you to come and see for yourself. But that's not all to offer if you're not a lake person. There's so much more, and all of my other friends from Minnesota are going to tell you a bit about that as well. Come and see us.
Hi, this is Todd from Hub Hobby Center. I just wanted to take a second to reach out to everyone and let you know how excited I am that Astra Marketplace is going to be in Minneapolis next year. I sure hope you'll all come join me. It's an amazing city. We got the land of 10,000 lakes, the Mall of America. You can come see my store. There's a lot of toy stores here in the Minneapolis area that you can visit, and some different varieties of toy stores. So it'll be a great time. I can't wait to reconnect with my toy store friends. I'll take a second to give a big shout out to the Astra Group and all the volunteers who put together this year's Astra Camp, but there's nothing like meeting face to face. So I hope you'll come join me next year. Thanks.
Hi, Astra friends. My name is Amy Saldana, and I'm the owner of Kitty Wampus, an inspired place for kids in Hopkins, Minnesota. On behalf of the local Astra community, let me just say how thrilled we are to welcome you to Minneapolis next summer, June 2021, for Marketplace and Academy. The Twin Cities is home to gorgeous parks and lakes, a vibrant art scene, incredible restaurants, and my favorite part, thousands of independent boutiques and small businesses just like us. So arrive early, plan to stay late, and bring your entire family to Marketplace and Academy 2021 in Minneapolis. We can't wait to see you here.
Wonderful, yay. We're so excited to be on our way to Minneapolis by this time next year, or by June of next year. So excited to have so many of our great members talking about Minneapolis, and so excited to be able to see everyone again in person. But Astra Camp has been what we're doing now because of what's going on, and it has been great. We've had a lot of fun, and let's continue the fun. Brian, can I turn it back over to you?
I'll take it. I actually realized during that video when we saw Prince in Minneapolis, I forgot to put on my Prince wig earlier when I had my Purple Rain shirt on. So I'll wear that for a few seconds here, but it's so hot. I'm in the one room in my house where there's no air conditioning. So if you see me reaching for my sweat rag, I apologize. Otherwise, as Louis Anderson would say, if I don't sweat, I'll explode. So Minneapolis, I'm super pumped to go there. I'm going to bring my Prince gear and stroll the streets and go see the hallowed ground where a Super Bowl was held just 2-3 years ago, where a certain Philadelphia Eagles won the game in Minneapolis. So go Birds. That actually leads me nicely into our next performer, because she's a friend of mine and she happens to be a fan of the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team, up 1-0 in the Stanley Cup playoffs right now. Rachel Jones of Sandy Rubin and Associates. Let's see what you have for Toy Sync Battle 2020. Wow. Jaw drop production value. You've got multiple camera shots. You got the playoff beard going. Nice. That was incredible. That was amazing. You guys know how to rank it. 1, not so good. 5, amazing. Cue it up. I know how I would rank that one. Fun fact, Tom Rushton, I think it was 1979, was in a fist fight with Maurice Gibb outside of a Piggly Wiggly in West Des Moines, Iowa. It was right before the Bee Gees were scheduled to appear on Saturday Night Live, and Maurice Gibb showed up, performed the event with nary a scratch on him. So, Tom, I think you may have lost that battle. Who knows? I wasn't there. I only report the facts as I receive them. And the fact is that video was amazing. So vote away while we queue up the next video by our friends Ron and Iris Solomon. Oh, wait, before we get there, because I'll let it get there a second. A lot of people don't know this. It's not a Tom Rushton fact. Actually, it is. Ron Solomon was a writer on Saved by the Bell. Tom Rushton was the original choice to play Zach Morris, but he didn't pass the cool test, and so they had to bring in that other guy. Forget his name. Tom, you're still cool to me, buddy. You'll always be my Zach. And with that said, Ron and Ira Solomon.
Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me away? Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me away? I gotta go right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? What's it gonna be, boy? Yes or no? Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. I gotta know now. Let me sleep on it. Will you leave me, baby? Let me sleep on it. Will you never leave me? Let me sleep on it. Before the night answer in the morning. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Let me sleep on it. Will you love me forever? Let me sleep on it. Will you love me forever? I run in and I'm gonna feel the freeze. I'm feeling came up on me like a tidal wave. Started swimming to my God, I know my mother's grave. And I would love it till the end of time. I swore I would love it till the end of time. So now I'm praying for the end of time. So hurry up and arrive. 'Cause if I gotta spend another minute with you, I don't think that I can really survive. I'll never break my promise or forget my vow. But God only knows what I can do right now. I'm praying for the end of time. That's all that I can do. Praying for the end of time so I can end my time with you.
Wow. Another amazing production. Oh my God. We got our work cut out for us for any other virtual battles going forward. I do have Sophie here. Sophie enjoyed that one, right, Soph? Yeah, that was a fun video. Ron and Ira Solomon, ladies and gentlemen. Vote on your screen, and we will see if they make it to the final four. Those are 2 in a row of high production value videos. That's amazing. I can't imagine it would possibly be 3 in a row. Couldn't be possible. But with this next guy, he knows his way around the camera. It's Tim Walsh from Rue Games and Friends. Let's see what they have. Or we'll wait a sec. And then we will. We will see Tim.
Strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, do you come from a land down under? Women go and men will learn. Put your hand up under. You gotta run, you gotta take cover. I'm back from a man in Brussels. 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, please pick a man that way. He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. He said, I come from a land of love. Let us blow and mention love. If you can hear the thunder, we better run, we better take cover. Because I come from the land of liberty. I come from the land of
Okay, here I am back again. Yeah, another amazing production value video. Tim, I noticed that you didn't really understand the first lyrics of that song. It's traveling in a fried out combi on a hippie trail, head full of zombie. I personally don't know what head full of zombie means. I can only imagine, but I don't know personally. I know three things. I know that was an amazing video. I know Scott Brown may have been using a pool snorkel as a flute. And I know that the original flautist from the band Men at Work was none other than our own Tom Rushton. This is true. Those are three things I know, and now you know them too. So, amazing video, Tim and company. You're really putting those of us who were at the beginning of this show to shame, specifically myself. Everybody else was fantastic. I didn't mean to lump you in there with me at the bottom of the trash heap. But yeah, this is why I prefer the hosting gig and not the performing gig. You guys are way better than me, and I have no problem saying that out loud. My pride's a little hurt. So, you guys ranked it. That means it's time to move on. Another friend of all of ours, Mr. TJ Simmons from Thin Air Brands, coming on with possibly another high quality production video. Take it away, TJ.
melody pure and true. Saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Everything gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Everything gonna be alright. Right back this morning, smile with the rising sun. Pretty little bird, by my doorstep, singing sweet song, and the melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, worry about a thing, 'cause everything gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything gonna be alright. Right there this morning, smile with the rising sun. Little bird, and it's by my doorstep, singing sweet love song, and the melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, worry about a thing, 'cause everything gonna be alright. Alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, worry about a thing, 'cause everything gonna be alright. Alright. Singing, don't worry.
What a great message. What a great song. What a great performance. That was yet again another high production value lip sync entry. This is amazing. And by the way, I wanted to mention before, and maybe I did, there is somewhat of a delay, but we've all watched Kung Fu Theater. So I grew up on Kung Fu Theater and Michael Winslow movies. So I've seen plenty of lips that don't actually match with the words that are coming out of said mouth. I know this is a lip sync battle, and that's kind of the name of the game. But I think in this case, we're going to give a little leeway given the kind of technical world that we're in here. Speaking of lips and mouth, the next act features a lot of that, and I don't mean that in a gross way. You'll see what I mean. It is, where is she? It's Jill Walters from our sponsor, Crazy Aaron's. And yeah, I hope you like her performance.
Okay.
And there you have it. Jill Walters. Small world story between Jill and I. Turns out I only just met her last year, but she's been my sister's neighbor for like the last 10 years. So my sister has mentioned to her many times, my brother's in the toy industry, you got to meet him. And she says, okay, I'll look for him. And we just passing like ships in the night. We actually met the night of the Astra party at Toy Fair in New York City this past February. So yeah, we haven't even known each other a year, and yet now we're best friends. So Sia, she likes to wear a lot of disguises. She hides her face a lot. And I started thinking about this, and I realized I have never seen Sia and Tom Rushton in the same room at the same time. If anyone wants to debunk this theory, feel free to send me an email, but maybe they're the same person. Hi-oh. Moving on. Videos. Let's see. Who's up? Oh. Jess, Idana, the Good Toy Group. I believe it's the moment the fans have been waiting for. This is the TGTG video. Bring it on, ladies.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. Hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Yeah, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Yeah, well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah, no offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't run you. Bring me down, the love is too high. Bring me down, can't run you. Bring me down, I said, take now. Bring me down, can't run you. Bring me down, the love is too high. Bring me down, can't run you. Bring me down, I said, because I'm happy. If you feel like a room without you. Because I'm happy. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. If you feel like that's what you want. Because I'm happy. If you feel like a room without you. Because I'm happy. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. If you feel like that's what you want.
If we had had these performers 5 years ago in 2016, I think we'd be running the Oscars or the Grammys or some other amazing show right now. We started off with the ragtag band of renegades from Cassidy, and look at where we've wound up. This is amazing. it's interesting and it's very coincidental that they sing the song Happy. And the guy who started the whole damn thing is Cassidy Smith from Happy, which I call Happy anyway. That was the last of our videos. So you guys vote. Tell us how much you liked it. It was another amazing one. Really great performances all around, maybe except for that first one. But an incredible night. I hope you were all entertained. I believe you were. And let us get to the judges. We are going to bring our judges into frame now. I can see Kate Tanner is here. She's ready to say a few words. Stephanie Sala on screen, ready to introduce herself. Michelle Smith might be coming up here momentarily. And Sandy Rubin, who is ubiquitous and is right there in your living room with you, and you just don't know it. So, judges, what do you think? You're all on mute, so I will speak for you. You're shaking your head in the affirmative. You're enjoying the program. And why wouldn't you? It's a great night. It's amazing. It's interesting. We're now like the closer. We used to be the opener of the Astra experience. So I think we're good either way. We can bat first. We can bat last. We're good. Here's Michelle.
Hey!
There they are. And there's volume. I guess you guys can unmute yourselves and tell us what you think so far, or what you think of all of the show. The floor is yours.
Oh, I guess we can unmute ourselves, right?
Okay.
You can. You just did it. Look at that.
Guys, this, you know, 4 years of this. Brian, what can I say? It's absolutely incredible tonight. Wowzer.
Wowzers is the only word I have for it.
Stephanie, what do you think?
I think that people are just incredibly courageous and brave for being up there on these videos. I personally am a judge because I don't like being on video. Michelle, do you want to tell us about Leah?
Oh my goodness. When I saw Leah's video, I just want to tell you guys about Leah. Leah just purchased, she was a manager of Kazoodles in Vancouver, Washington. This is her first year of owning the toy store. She took it over in January. And can you imagine being so brave as to get up and do Celine Dion alone in her store? I just loved it. It was awesome. And it was amazing. All the performances were so amazing. It was so hard. We did a lot of like going and looking at the authentic videos. Stephanie will tell you more, but we have 4 judges and we definitely had a tough year. And I hope you all enjoyed the videos. It was amazing.
I was going to just say one thing real quickly regarding Leah's performance. It was absolutely stepping up to your first major league at bat and hitting the grand slam. So I love it how it's a level playing field. You could have done this the past 4 or 5 years, or you could just show up tonight. And when you bring it, you're in it to win it. And Leah for sure was, as were just about every contestant, maybe except for that first video. We're just going to ignore that.
We also would like to take a moment to recognize Cassidy Smith. He has spent countless hours of volunteer time, and without his vision, his creativity, his dedication to this Astra lip sync battle, it would not exist. This was his baby, and really there are not enough words to express our gratitude to you, Cassidy.
Well said, Stephanie. He deserves so much credit and so clever, always getting people to participate, doing so much on Facebook, and just really keeping us all together. Thanks so much, Cassidy.
I just want to add, and I know I've been speaking way too much already, Cassidy is kind of the reason that I'm friends with all of you. So I thank him for the fact that I now know all of you as well as I do. In fact, not just our judging panel, but most of Astra, I can thank Cassidy. So I'm coming out with a new game called the 6 Degrees of Cassidy Smith. And with that, you're my bud. thank you for allowing us all to be a part of your baby, Cassidy.
You guys, honestly, I just wanted to get together and party. That's all this was, and that's what happened. And it was all really the creativity and the genuine energy from all you that made this happen. So it was just all of you really that made this happen. So thank you. That was really, really kind to say. So thank you so much. And this night was incredible. Like you said, Brian, 2016 was a little different in that shady Mexican dive bar we found. So anyways, I'll leave it at that. These were incredible. Thanks to all the judges, everyone who's volunteered their time, and to everyone who's submitted videos, because wow, that was incredible, to all of you. Okay.
And can I just say thank you so much to Brian for being an amazing host.
Thank you.
Amazing. Really appreciate you. You make it so fun. We love you, Brian. Thank you. For a
I
great
love you
night.
guys. This is always one of the funnest nights of my year. So thank you for allowing me to stand up here. And I can't wait to have my co-host Nicole Hamilton back up here on the stage with me next year in Minneapolis. So that'll be a great time too.
Brian, that is true dedication, tattooing your face for your performance.
It's true. I just finally got
Impressive.
them all burnt off. Yeah, they were. Thank you.
I'd also like to thank the Astra staff for putting together this trade show reimagined. The creativity and thoughtful planning that went into recreating the whole Astra show experience, incorporating all of the elements that we look forward to every year. Like, I mean, we got the info we needed for ordering. We advanced our knowledge. We honed our skills. There was space created for socializing and networking. We built community together. We honored our industry standouts, and we had fun. So thank you so much for everybody, to everybody who thought this up and reimagined what it could be and made it happen.
And
Thank you,
Stephanie,
everybody.
thank you for emailing the finer points, which you can't see because of my virtual background, but you sent the email on to be prepared, show us your new and best products, make it fresh, 15 minutes goes quick, and have a backup plan. This was my Bible, all right, on Tuesday afternoon. So now, good stuff. Thank you for that. It might be my turn to talk again. I don't know that it is. I think it's.
I'm not sure either.
Oh, I'm way off script. I just went so far off these pages, I don't even know where we are now. I want to say that congratulations to all of the acts tonight. It takes guts. It takes, you know, a little something special in you to want to get up and do this. And I kind of side with Stephanie on this, and that I'd rather have you guys all make the videos or do the performances, and I'll just do my little side gig here. That said, everyone did amazing, but there can only be one winner, or there can only be 4 in the top 4. So judges, maybe we can learn a little bit more about who those acts are.
I think we're waiting for the
Do we
tabulation.
have the final 4?
This
Yeah, we're
is
waiting to
from
hear who the
Astra.
final
Yes,
4
I
are.
sent it in the panelist chat, and I also sent a text to Brian. So you have.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We
It
also
kind of
have
got
another
buried
judge.
in the 99 plus other texts or
Yeah,
chat messages.
there's
So
a lot.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
we didn't get to see that.
Well.
There also is another judge who's not on here. And so maybe we could just acknowledge Sandy and his contributions.
Oh, he's there. I see him. He's just being quiet. He's shy. He's just shy.
Well, we
Aaron,
really
I don't have your
appreciate.
text. Go ahead. Sorry.
We
Stephanie,
really,
yours.
really appreciate, again, the bravery and courage that Leah brought to this, to do Celine Dion, her first run, and not miss a word was incredible. The coordination and cooperation that went into the Good Toy Group's Happy video and Team Rue, Tim Walsh and his Team Rue, the Men at Work video, that took some extra work and coordination. We also really appreciate the costumes and props and the hair. Oh my gosh, the hair must have been so hot in those wigs. But you guys really, really brought your A game this year. And Gaetana, where's Gaetana? You really have set the bar high. You were such a good trash talker this year, as you've proudly worn that that heavyweight belt. whoever the winner is this year, they've got some very big and very sparkly shoes to fill.
So we're gonna let you judges, we're gonna let you guys put your heads together and make the final decision. We've got the top 4, but before we hear the final winner, we're gonna have just a sneak peek look at the top 4 videos, just a little snippet from each of those top 4 videos.
By the way, because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is. Now I'm praying for the end of time to hurry up and arrive. 'Cause if I gotta spend another minute with you, I don't think that I can really survive. I'll never break my promise, I'll forget my vow. But God only knows what I can do right now. I'm praying for the end of
So this year we decided to take our judging to the next level. We made complicated spreadsheets and we looked at every video again and again. We watched and rewatched them. We looked at the official music videos. We watched footage of the original performers for comparison. We looked specifically at people's creativity, at the costumes and props, the lip sync itself, how well they knew the words and matched their lips to the actual song. We rated them on their likeness to the original performer and on their choreography. We also talked a lot about the it factor. We, described that as the charisma and the intangible energy that people had that made us want to keep watching. So many videos tonight had it. So after tallying the scores, we had a clear winner. And drum roll, please. This year's winner of the Astra Toy Lip Sync Battle is Tim Walsh and his crew, his Roo crew from the land down under. Congratulations.
Congrats to Tim Walsh. Think we can have a passing of the belt. Gaetana, are you there?
Hey, Tim, great job.
Thank you so much. I'm shocked, but excited. Thank you so much. It was really fun. And it was, well, we've all been through a lot and it's great that we can pull together and do this. And I love what Brian does and what Cassidy started and what you all are involved in. And it's amazing.
Congratulations. It was an awesome video. I've got the belt here and it'll be carefully packed up. I'm warning you that it weighs a lot. So it's not only heavy, but it's a heavy responsibility. Oh. And after seeing your video tonight, I know that you guys can handle it. So I pass it down to you, wherever you went.
Thank you, Gaetana. We will wear it proudly, all three of us.
With great belt wear comes great responsibility, Tim. So we expect to see you come back and defend the title.
All right, Minneapolis, here we come.
That's right. And Astra Camp, what an amazing show, guys. Tonight was incredible, but the whole last 2 weeks were amazing. Thank you to all of you guys, the judges, Kim Mosley, the entire staff at Astra, of course, especially Cassidy Smith, for this whole experience we've all got to have tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off.
Thank you, Brian. Thanks, Tim. Oh, that was fantastic. Thank you, judges. This has been so much fun. And congratulations to the 2020 Toy Sync Battle champion, Tim Walsh and crew. Yay. That was so much fun. What a treat for Astra to be a part of this amazing event. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Cassidy. Thank you, everyone, for helping us be a part of this fantastic event. We are proud to be a part of this community and proud to be a part of the fun and the talent and the creativity and the uninhibited people that make up the Astra community. A big round of applause for our performers. A huge thank you to Crazy Aaron's Putty World for their commitment to Astra as a partner and supporter of the specialty family with their $3,000 donation to the Astra Foundation. Well, wow, what a way to go out. What a way to end a fantastic 2 weeks of Astra Camp. Thank you for joining us in this virtual experience, this pivot to a virtual conference. You dove into this head first, and we appreciate it. It's the first Astra Camp adventure for us and with us, and what a great 2 weeks it has been. We've heard from our campers, and we want to invite 3 of our campers to share their experience with us. Let's first hear from Kevin Carroll of Tenzi, then on to Michelle Gillian Dubrage, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, of Tildy's Toy Box in Pennsylvania, and then a video from Nicole Bortnick of BGN Sales. So let's bring their videos up and let's hear from them.
All righty. So Kim, it's over to me, correct? Hey, thank you so much. Hey, great job, Mr. Turtle and team. Fabulous. So I was asked to say just a moment of some thoughts, reflections on Astra Camp, and 2 things come to mind for me. 1, technology, and 2, the people. Number 1, technology. When it comes to technology, I stink. If you ask me to mute myself, I don't know what that means. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what, I don't understand it. I can't deal with it. I freeze, but yet our Astra team, both on the staff and all the volunteers and the committees, somehow got all the right people to the right places at the right time, and if I'm one of those people, you're doing an amazing job, because that just doesn't happen for me. So number 1, fabulous. Thank you. And number 2 is the people. I mean, Steve, my Tenzi partner, and I were talking a couple months ago, and we talked about all of quarantine and whatnot. And we said, so what do you miss the most? And we both said Astra. We miss Astra, and we miss the people of Astra. So that's my second point, to be able to see you folks and see little postage stamp sizes of you, I understand. And if someone were to say to me, if they didn't know Astra and they said, describe what Astra folks are like, it's a long list, but some of the things that I think about are smart, hardworking, resourceful, fun, resilient, creative, supportive, generous, good-natured, and who can forget good-looking. So with that, I got to tell you guys, it is to be able to hang with you is an honor, and I'm so happy to be part of Astra, and thank you again, everybody who pulled it all together. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Kevin. Really appreciate those sentiments. I really do. And Michelle, I'm sure I said your name incorrectly. Gillian.
It's Gillian Dubrage. You did great.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say that, I think we all signed up for a virtual trade show. We didn't know what we were really getting ourselves into, and it kind of took a leap of faith for everyone. And as a retailer, it's been a really difficult year, and we're all just making the best of it. And I wanted to say thank you for all of the manufacturers, and especially Astra, for all of your support along the way. And you know, at times I don't think, I'm getting a little emotional, you know, you don't know what the next step is and if we'll even make it to Christmas. But having this conference really kind of reinvigorated me and made me realize how much I really love the toy industry and all of you guys, and really just makes it was really a really great experience to go through, and it kind of made me feel like we were all together even though we weren't. And I just really love this community, so thank you. I think you all did a really amazing job. I didn't know how the trade show was going to go, but it really worked out well. I got to see so many things. I got to see a lot of new products, and I'm really excited about them. And it's really just exciting to, I feel like I've gotten my money's worth for sure, but so much more than that. I've gotten to see all of you and be a part of the community again, and remember what it's like to be a part of this great place. So I just really love the toy industry so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone next year.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for those heartfelt sentiments. And I feel the same way. I feel like I've shed a lot of tears over the last couple of weeks. There have been a lot of great outreach and great support, and it's just a part of who we are. It's part of the DNA of Astra. So I so appreciate those sentiments. Thank you. And then Nicole, I think we've got a video from Nicole.
Hey, Astra Campers, it's Nicole Bortnick with BGN Sales. Congrats, you got through the 2 weeks of Astra Camp. They asked me to just say a few words about what I thought Astra Camp meant to me as a sales rep. I truly just appreciated seeing all of you on the screen, the calls, the texts, the chatter. Your Facebook posts were great. I will be honest, I do miss the goofiness that only those of us in the toy industry can truly appreciate. I am amazed by you retailers fitting in Astra Camp in your spare time while you're managing your families and your store obligations. You are the true heart of this industry. The manufacturers, thank you so much for including us reps on your campsites and your live video feeds. We're here for you. We are ready to go, and you have been awesome at providing us the information that we need to support you on the road, on Zoom, face to face. We're here for you, manufacturers. And yes, 15 minutes is way too short to share all the information that you want to share, but don't worry. We reps are ready to get out there and get those conversations started again and continued. Huge, huge, huge pat on the back and congratulations to the Astra staff, the Astra board, and all those members that participated and devoted time and brainpower to get this adventure up and running. You did an awesome, awesome job. I just hope that the retailers can walk away from Astra Camp with some really good new information, maybe some refreshed ideas on the classics and people that maybe you haven't looked at in a while. Truly a boost of positive energy that we all need, and a reconnection to your peers. We all need each other, so let's just keep the conversations going. We got a few more months to go in this year, and hopefully the next time we see each other, it'll be live and in person. Thank you for everything, guys. It was a great camp, and have a good weekend. Take care.
Thank you, Nicole. Those were wonderful sentiments. Thank you, Kevin and Michelle. And we know that there's just more out there, that more of you want to share those same kinds of stories. I know it. I can hear it. I know you guys are saying the same thing. So my hope for us is that we all lean in. Let's lean on each other. Let's support each other as we head into the holiday season. 2020 has really thrown us for a loop, and we've risen to the occasion because we had to, and because that's who we are, because we can do it. So I can't wait to see you all in Minneapolis next year, June 6th through the 9th, 2021. We have one final goodbye from Shalini of Open the Joy, Astra Camp's new exhibitor, along with her sister, Sheena. They are TikTok phenomenon with over 1.2 million followers, an incredible voice, great talent. So they're gonna play us on out of Astra Camp. So take it away, Shalini and Sheena.
say thank you so much to Astra for putting up a virtual camp. You have brought so much joy to our life where we've set up this crazy camp at our home. And we just want to say that you've always got a friend in us. Here we go. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road is rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old bell said. Oh, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Thank you, Astra. See you next year. And everybody be generous and help support the Astra Foundation. We know we will.
Hey, why are you making all that noise downstairs? What is happening? Hey, cameraman, zoom back. What are you doing? Yes, show everybody. Look what they've done in the basement. Looks like a hurricane has hit. What is this? Why is camping? Why don't break the lights? Oh no, camping with Instagram lighting. This must be this way. Who goes camping with torn pants? Look like you've been mauled by a tiger. You take big piano when you go camping like this? Stop giggling like schoolgirls. Behave oneself. Clean this up.
Know that from here on, I will remember the words. What? She's the show business type. I don't know how to do these things. Hi! Hi!
Astra.
Huh?
Who's Astra?
Astra!
Go to sleep now. Close this Astra, everything now. Everybody go home. I guess everybody is home. Go to your room. Go to sleep. Good night.
You got a friend in me.